Number 5, my name is Xiomara Guerra.
Melina Nildo,
Montserrat Núñez, Rebeca Hernández,
Camila Perales,
Elena Garcia.
Jesús Aguirre.
and we are going to talk about ecological footprint, what is it, what causes it, the impact of it on our daily lives, and what can we do to reduce it.
Look around you. Everything we do, every choice we make has an impact. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, to how we travel and power our homes. But have you ever stopped to think about this invisible mark we leave on our planet?
Today, we're going to explore something called the ecological footprint. Imagine the Earth as a giant calculator. Your ecological footprint is essentially a measure of how much of the Earth's natural resources are required to support your lifestyle. It's the total area of productive land and water ecosystems needed to produce the resources you consume and absorb the waste you generate.
Think of it this way. Are you living within the Earth's needs, or are you demanding more than it can regenerate? If everyone on Earth lived like an average person in some developed nations, we need multiple Earth to sustain us. The ecological footprint isn't just one thing, it's made of several components. Chemical footprint, the land needed to grow our food, fiber and animal feed. Grazing footprint, land for livestock. Forest footprint, land to provide timber, paper and absorb CO2.
Fishing grounds footprint. The marine area needs to regenerate the fish we catch. Rolled up land footprint. The land taken up by our infrastructure, homes, roads and factories. And finally, the biggest piece of many of us, the carbon footprint. For most countries and most individuals, the largest part of their ecological footprint comes from their carbon footprint. It is often the elephant in the room when we talk about environmental impact.
So, what exactly is a carbon footprint? It's the total amount of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, that are generated by our actions. This includes direct emissions from things like driving a car or heating your home, and indirect emissions from the manufacturing of products you buy, the food you eat, and the services you use.
Every time we burn fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas for energy, we release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This CO2 traps heat, contributing to global warming and climate change. From the electricity powering this video to the food that brought your groceries to the store, carbon emissions are woven into the fabric of modern life.
Let's break down the main culprits. Energy consumption. This is huge. The electricity we use for lighting, heating, cooling, and power our devices often comes from burning fossil fuels. Transportation. Cars, planes, trains, ships. All largely rely on fossil fuels, releasing significant amounts of carbon.
Food choices. The production, processing, packaging, and transportation of our food all have carbon costs. Meat, especially beef, is particularly carbon intensive due to methane emissions from livestock and land. Goods and services. Everything we buy, from our clothes to our electronics, require energy to manufacture, transport, leaving a carbon trace. Understanding our carbon footprint isn't just an academic exercise. It's a matter because these greenhouse gas emissions are directly linked into climate change, rising global temperatures leading to more extreme weather events like heat waves, droughts, floods, and intense storms. Sea level rise, melting ice caps and glaciers contributing to higher sea levels and trading to coastal communities.
Ocean acidification. Oceans absorbing excess carbon dioxide becoming more acidic, harming marine life. Loss of biodiversity. Habitats are changing too rapidly for many species to adapt.
It's a complex challenge, but the good news is that every single one of us has the power to make a difference. Reducing your ecological and carbon footprint doesn't mean living in a cave. It means making conclusions choices. Energy efficiency. Switch to LED bulbs, unplug electronics, weatherize your home, consider renewable energy sources, sustainable transporting. Walk, bike, use public transport, carpool, consider electric vehicles for longer distance, choose trains over planes when possible.
Mindful eating. Reduce meat consumption, especially red meat. Eat local and seasonal produce to cut down on food meals. Reduce food waste. Consume less. Choose wisely. Repair instead of replacing by second hand. Choose products with minimal packaging and food campaigns committed to sustainability. Advocate. Support policies and business to prioritize environmental protection and renewable energy.
Our ecological and carbon footprints are a reminder that we are deeply interconnected with the natural world. They aren't just abstract numbers, they represent our collective impact on the one home we all share. By understanding our footprint, we can start taking informed steps towards a more sustainable and vibrant future for everyone. What step will you take today?